Assalamualaikum class, hope you all are fine and doing well. It's your geography lesson. And as we all know, today is 6th of February. And according to the Islamic calendar, today is 25th Rajab 1449 Hijri. And today is Tuesday. And Yawmus Sulusa. So class, we have discussed about our settlements and the pattern of settlement. So who will tell me about the pattern of settlement? What do you know about pattern of settlement? Anyone of you please tell me about pattern of settlement? Yes, good. It is this pattern which we can study according to the settlements, according to the houses, offices and our malls, mosques. So the first pattern that we have studied is nucleated or clustered. So will tell me about nucleated and clustered settlement. Anyone of you can tell me about nucleated or clustered settlement? Yes, very nice. So it is a settlement in which the houses are built according to the center point and in the form of cluster or groups. So we can consider that if there is a center point. So what do you know about center point? Who will tell me about what is center point that we have studied in our settlements? Yes, good. So center point is the main thing which you can consider like a shopping mall where everyone can get access easily. And it could be a school, it could be an institution, it could be an office, it could be an shopping mall. So you can consider a center point is any place where anyone can get access easily. So this is the center point, and the houses that are built according to their center position and in the form of clusters or groups. So you can consider this type of settlement as a nucleated and clustered settlement. Yes, very nice. Yes, who will tell me about the second type of settlement or pattern of settlement? Yes, anyone of you? Yes, good. It is ribbon or linear. What does its name indicate, ribbon or linear? Yes, very nice, Minahil. You can say that ribbon or linear settlement is the one in which the houses are arranged in a line. So you can consider it linear or ribbon settlement in which the houses are arranged in a straight line and in a form of ribbon. So what is the third type of settlement? Anyone of you can please tell me about the third type of settlement? Yes, it could be disperse settlement. Good. What does its name indicates? Yes, as its name indicates, disperse means spreading out. So this settlement shows the formation of houses and the construction of houses in the dispersed way, as you can see in this diagram. The houses are dispersed along the way. They are not in a ribbon form, they are not in a linear form, they are not in a chain form, and they are not in a cluster cluster or group form. So they are dispersed accordingly. So what is the fourth type of settlement? Yes, very nice. It could be isolated dwelling. So what does it mean, isolated dwelling? Yes, very nice. As its name indicates, isolated. So we can say that the house in an isolation or in a proper away from other settlements. So you can say that isolated dwelling is the pattern of settlement in which only a single house is present in a particular place. So you can consider it a isolated dwelling. So class, this is all about the previous lesson that we have discussed, which is pattern of settlement. It includes nucleated or cluster, ribbon or linear, dispersed, isolated dwelling. These all are the pattern of settlements in which the houses are arranged accordingly. So class, now we are going to start our new chapter, which is agriculture. And farming. So, will tell me about what is agriculture and farming. Anyone knows about agriculture and farming? Yes, good. Farming is basically, you can say that it is the we can kept animals. And what does agriculture means? Yes, very nice. It is cultivation of crops. And why we in need of agriculture and farming? Yes, very nice. So you can say that agriculture and farming is one of the proper profession in which you can increase or enhance our country's economy by importing and exporting the items that you have produced by agriculture and farming. So agriculture and farming is basically the thing in which you can say that you can cultivate the crops and different types of crops like wheat, vegetables, rice, cotton, which are used in our industries. And the farming is the one in which you can keep animals by producing different types of items that we use in our daily life, like dairy products. We can obtain dairy products from cattle, and we can work on farm with the help of livestock and rear the animals on farm. So these are the things that we can get from the agriculture and farming. So we have studied that cultivation agriculture means cultivation of soil and growing of crops, and farming is rearing of animals on farm. So these are the two basic phenomena in which we can study that agriculture is the one in which we cultivate our soil and growing crops for the betterment or for enhancing the economy of our country. Same with the case like farming, as we rear animals on farms. It means it gives us some essential products which are used in our daily lives. So these are the two fields, agriculture and farming, which are most commonly working in our country nowadays. It enhances our import and export products, as we have studied that Pakistan exports rice, wheat, and cotton, vegetables, fruits, fishes. And the imports that Pakistan get from other countries are which is vegetable oil, mineral oil, wheat, pulses. These are the imports which Pakistan can buy from other countries that they have not grown it well. So the imports are the things that Pakistan can't grow itself but can buy from other countries, and the export are the things that Pakistan can grow well and sell it to other countries to enhance the economy of their country. So this is all about agriculture and farming. So class, now we are going to discuss about the types of farming or the divisions of farming or agriculture by which we can obtain our products that we are in need. So the first one is arable farming. What does arable farming means? Anyone of you can please tell me about arable farming? Yes, very nice, Ayan. This is the one in which we can grow our crops, different types of vegetables and different types of pulses. This is however the one in which we can grow our crops. So growing of crops is the one which we can study in the arable farming. And the second one is pastoral farming. So anyone of you can know it? What is pastoral farming? Yes, good, Amira. This is the one in which we kept animals for seeking benefits from them. Yes, good. We can seek benefits from animals, like we kept these animals on farms so they can maintain our farmland and also give us products which we are in need, like dairy products, and also they all give us cotton and leathery products which we can made from their skin. So class, the third one is the forestry. What does forestry mean? Anyone can tell me about forestry? Yes, very nice. You can grow trees and grow forest for your benefits and for the beneficial purposes. Like as we grow trees, and after that we can obtain wood from the trees, and we also obtain medicines from the trees, and we also obtain some resins, gums. These are all the materials that we can obtain from the plants or trees. So forestry is also the major field that we can done, and it lies in the agriculture and farming. So growing of trees and forests is known as forestry, and it helps us in agriculture and farming by enhancing our economy and also give us some beneficial products which we are in need. And the fourth one is fishing. What do you know about fishing? How it helps us? Yes, think about it. Yes, good, Ayan. This is the one in which we can made a farm of fishes, where we kept a lot of fishes and different types of species which are eatable, and which we use for mineral oils and fishing oils. Like these are all the types of aquatic animals which we are in need of. So fishing is one of the major fields that we have discussed in agriculture and farming. So kept different species of fishes. This is one of the field of agriculture and farming. So class, these are all the types by which we can learn farming in agriculture. Arable farming means growing of crops, different types of crops we can grow. Pastoral farming, in which we can keep animals on farms and get products from them which we are in need or they are beneficial for us. The third one is forestry. We can grow crops for our needs and for our benefits, as we obtain wood from the trees, and different materials we can obtain from the trees. So we can grow trees and plants. So this is one of the field which we can study in farming. The fourth one is the fishing, in which we can get different types of species of fishes which we can grow, and we can say that we can hold them for our purpose, beneficial purposes, and we eat them as they are eatable. So class, now we are going to discuss about different types of different methods of farming, that how we can do farming. So here are some methods which we can discuss. The first one is subsistence farming. What does it mean, subsistence farming? Anyone of you can please tell me about subsistence farming? Yes, good. You can say that this type of farming is done on a small farm, and here we can grow crops and kept animals just for the single family or for not for selling purposes. So this is the farming which we can done on a small piece of farm or small piece of land. Small piece of land, and just for a single family, just to feed a single family, and not for selling purposes. So subsistence farming is the one which is done on a small scale. You can say that it can be done on a small scale. And what does the commercial means? Commercial farming. Yes, very nice. As the name indicates, commercial, so you can say that commercial farming is the one which we can done for the country and for the whole. You can say that the things that we grow in such farming in a large amount or in a large piece of land. So these are not only sufficient for the single family, but they are also sell to other cities and to other countries as well. So the commercial farming is the one which you can say play a role in the import and export of a country. So this is the one which is done on the large piece of land. For import and export of a country. So this is the main difference that we have studied in it. Subsistence is the one which is done on the small piece of land and just for a single family, and commercial farming is the one which is done on the large piece of land and it is not for a single family. It can be for the whole country and for worldwide. You can say that it can be worldwide, as you can import your products to other countries. So class, this is the two methods which we can say that we have studied about the economic purpose. Now we are discuss about our labor. So the two methods are discussed here. We are going to discuss about our methods which we can study according to the labor. So the first one is manual. Manual farming. What does it mean, manual farming? Yes, good. Which can be done by hand. It can't involve any type of machinery or any type of other things. So manual farming is the one in which we can work with our hands, and we can involve some kettles to keep our land or to keep our farm proper for vegetation of the crops. So this is the one in which there is no machinery used, like tractors, and these all things are not used in manual farming. And mechanized farming is the one in which we can use tractors, machines and all these things. In this type of farming, manual labor is not considerable. So the mechanized farming is the one in which you can use machinery for plowing your fields, like tractors. So for plowing the fields in the manual farming, you can use kettles, and for plowing the fields in the mechanized farming, you can use machinery. So class, this is all about the agriculture and farming that we have studied. The first one is what is agriculture and farming. So we will tell about agriculture and farming? Yes, good. Agriculture is the cultivation of soil and growing of crops, and farming is rearing of animals on farms. Good. So now who will tell me about the different fields of and different branches of agriculture and farming? Yes, good. It is arable farming, pastoral farming. Yes, good. Next one, forestry. Good. And fishing. So these are all the types of farming which we can done for our benefits and for the things that we are in need. So good. Now we are going to revise this type. This is the method of farming. Different methods of farming. Who will tell me about different methods of farming? Guess you. Far. Good. So subsistence and commercial farming and manual and mechanized farming. So who will tell me about subsistence and commercial farming? Good. So this is the one in which subsistence farming is the one in which you can say that you have done on a small piece of land and just for a single family. And in commercial farming you can produce crops and kept animals not only for a single family and not on a small piece of land but on a large piece of land and used for worldwide. Good, very good. And what does the manual and mechanized indicates? Yes, good. Manual farming is the one in which the machines are not involved for plowing the fields, and mechanized farming is the one in which you can use machinery such like tractors and other things for plowing the fields. So class, this is all about agriculture and farming. Now I am going to give you some questions that you have done in your notebooks. The first question is define agriculture. Okay class, note down these questions on your notebooks. Define agriculture. The first one is define agriculture. The second one is write some examples. Write some examples of imports and exports of Pakistan. The third question is write difference between arable and pastoral farming. Write difference between arable and pastoral farming. And the fourth one is write different methods of farming. So class, these are all the short questions that you can be explained in a shortly, or you can explain in just 2 or 3 lines. Write different methods of farming. So class, hope you all enjoyed this lesson and understand it well. Okay, take care of yourself. Allah Hafiz.